Lucky those mag picks were there.
What's that noise? Here they come.
Shit! Ah! No, what are we doing? No, I don't want to fight them. No, can I surrender? No, I'll be good. Oh, flip! I need to be more careful. Okay, so what? Did we get the logs? We've got the logs. Okay, that's where we left up.
Now that we have the data cartridge, I can finally find out where that scholar I'm looking for ended up.
Okay, very good. Let's leave. We should not push our luck. But Max.
Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a sublight salvage crew.
Oh.
Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities?
You seem to hesitate there, though. You're not telling me something, aren't you? And Sublight Salvagers, that's the company where people don't, they go to work for and then they disappear, according to the guy at the docking bay. What aren't you telling me?
Oh, it's nothing. I suppose I really didn't have much faith in actually finding him. Was a bit of a long shot, wasn't it?
And it turns out to be awfully convenient.
I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things.
Do you? I think that's just wishful thinking, but let's keep moving. Anything I can do with the workbench? I do have a lot of things right now. I should break down probably most of it. Well, I don't use these like pistols. Let's break those down. I've got a improvised weapon. It's made for digging in dirt, but you can also swing it into faces. Let's break down the shovel. And the sentry sabers and the shock stick. I remember this. Way better than a normal stun baton, apparently. Assault rifles. We'll keep one of... Oh, there's a stun baton. Right, I need to equip the stun baton just in case I need to knock somebody out. Which is my... Or will it not allow me to break down things I've got equipped? I hope that is the case. I think that is the case. Repair. Oh, the shrink ray is already pretty damaged just from the few test shots. We'll repair it. And the revolver. Assault rifle it's at 99%, there's no point. That's 97, that's 81. Doesn't change the damage though, we'll leave that for now. What about armor, though? Well, that's 99. We're going to repair the troop armor. Tinker. I can improve the damage of the revolver. It's up to 48. That's respectable, I think. Any mods I can install? A Magnum. Ranged weapon mod increases the ammunition of the weapon's magazine cartridges. I don't know if I want to bother doing that. Not with the Magnum anyway. Or the revolver. But the assault rifle, that's already got 2 mods in. That's got the shock. And it can't take another magazine, of course, because the magazine is what is causing the shock. We'll leave everything else for the moment. We do need to get you both better equipment, and myself better equipment. Oh, hello.
try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Right. Noted. Rizzo's, buy now, 10% more packaging. Why is that an advertising feature? But this isn't what I expected.
What the hell's going on? We were in a holding pattern for 2 hours just to get in.
Comms had to go on break. Chief didn't have enough hands to coordinate docking. Something about the radiators being busted. I don't know. Not my problem, right?
The rest and go is where this bounty was seen, right?
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
Oh,
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
I'm just here to look around
The
for
board would
now.
like to remind spacers and other travelers that
Not in the back.
canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors. Anarchists live as one with the animals.
Wait.
Lawless, savage, and unemployed. The board's embargo ensures that nothing can leave the planet and threaten our hardworking
you.
citizens. This story brought to you by Halcyon News. All the news that's fit to broadcast.
All the news the board deems fit to broadcast. All the propaganda, more like. Be good? There's a pet sprat. Oh, it's adorable. They're kind of white patterns. Oh. Hello.
Easy done it.
Yep. This way. Let me get my stun baton. Let's... Stun baton? Hopefully I won't need to kill anyone.
I had a question about your plan, Mr. Vicker.
Is this the time?
Of course. The cosmos is generated and directed by the universal equation, also known as the Grand Plan. By contemplating the teleological order of things, one can achieve verity. Oh, right. You had a question?
Never mind. That about answers it.
Yeah, this isn't the time for those kind of deep philosophical questions. Squatter's Journal. I served on 2 corporate freighters before I got stranded here. Everyone's heard my sob story, but no one's listening. To them, I'm just background radiation. Wasn't my fault the captain decided to take off early. Wasn't my fault no one checked the crew manifest. Wasn't my fault they replaced me with a full-timer. Now I'm filthy, bitless, and bedless. As far as anyone's concerned, I'm groundbreaker trash. That's how I live, and if no one agrees to take me on as crew, I suppose that's how I'll die. So there's quite a few squatters in here then. Groundbreaker trash. We'll leave them their lager. Oh, okay, these... Let's put the shock baton away while we go through the water. Ugh. Is this sewage or is this just water leakage? Just, you know... Oh, just please be clean water. What? Where? I mean... I don't really know where we are. Take all of this. Medical bay keycard. I don't think we should go exploring here until we know any more. But interestingly, they've not noticed.
My dad taught me some French, you know. Stuff
Oh?
about omelets and, fromage. I could take a look at that journal.
I think it's a few more words
By
than
all
that.
means. I would be astounded, yet astronomically in your debt.
Oh, yeah, there's nothing at all about eggs and cheese in here. Sorry.
Very helpful. Thank you.
Nice try, Pavati. Thank you for offering. So, okay, nothing in here, and no reason to go snooping around over there. So let's just hop on out for the moment. But let's... Oh, those flies. Ugh. Right, just remember where that was. Optional, rest and go keycard. Ooh, bypass shunt. Somebody throwing those away, we'll have them. Hello? Do you mind if I use your terminal? Guest messages? I don't care about the pay to view. From Veritas or Ver it as. Is that oh, be careful. One of Ubi's squealers came asking for you. Wanted to know what you like to drink. Who you talk to? What your temperament's like. Tried to pay me off. I took the bits and told her a pack of lies. Watch your back when you get in. Don't want to find you a waste disposal chute. From Veritas, subject space for the ICE SCC. Icy. Been a while since I've heard from you. You're on that long haul to Dashkova right now. I hope it goes well. I got a space for you and yours to meet when you get back. It's a storage room. It's quiet, safer than the bar. Should be able to accommodate most of your folks. No fees or nothing, just let me buy you a beer. From Rizzo. Please stop. Mr. McCred. We've reviewed your proposal for the 10th time and I still do not agree that galactic mushroom is an acceptable flavour for a Rizzo beverage. Even if we were to pursue the idea, the samples you sent us were dangerously hallucinogenic. The unopened package alone caused mayhem in our receiving bay. Please do not reach out to us again. So this guy is a drug dealer. You're not him though. But he was in this room.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt
Storage
your
room.
scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Easier than the bar.
Tossball finals are scheduled
Okay.
to air soon, but a scandal has rocked the league and thrown this pivotal game into question. Both teams have tested negative for performance-enhancing stims. A tossball first.
Amazing.
Coaches and referees are debating how and if this behavior could lead to an unfair advantage.
Wait,
This has been
so
Halcyon
taking
News, your
enhancing drugs, performance enhancing drugs, that's gonna get you. Well, that is an unfair advantage, basically, not taking them. Taking them is the norm. What on earth? Are you the moon kid? What? Hello?
Sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a zero-G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you. Oh, and it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom.
I'm good, thank
Lot
you.
of slogans to keep track of.
Yeah.
Sometimes I forget.
Don't blame you. You work for Spacer's Choice. Let's just see what you... I do have a lot to ask about the hat.
I'm bound to satisfy headgear-related inquiries. Please send any complaints to our Consumer Care Headwear Division.
Are you doing okay in there?
Oh, I'm having a stellar day. And not just because I'm legally obligated to say so. Almost as stellar as Spacer's Choice is affordable.
You have a hellish existence. Look, enough hat talk. Let's see what you're selling.
Have a look.
So mods that I can buy: speed grip, melee weapon attack speed, changes damage type to plasma, corrosion, swing noise minus 40%. Do I have a hush grip already? I've got Mr. Power, got a speed grip. I don't have a hush grip, and if I'm going to stealthy, That seems incredibly sensible. Reduces some of the noise made when swinging the weapon. The grip is not only coated with a high tensile strength resin, which significantly reduces the squeaking created by your hand's contact with the grip, but also installed with noise-cancelling hardware to counterbalance some of the sound from wind resistance when taking a swing. We'll buy that. And anything I can really sell? I've got Pavati's old uniform. And we've got that monolens. We'll leave it for now. We'll keep it. Let's sell a few of these. And that. What other weapon mods do we have? A Whisper Quiet Muzzle. A bulky attachment that can be fitted to the muzzle of any Earth standard caliber weapon. Dramatically reduces the muzzle blast and flash during firing, enabling covert kills. Do I have one of those already? No, I do not. Where? Right. We're having that. Increase carrying capacity. Oh, it's an armor mod. Okay, I don't want to get that just yet. I don't really feel like I've run into another issue since I got that perk. See how we go. Cushioned souls. Silver tuck. Oh. Dialogue skills +5. Leadership +10. Physical armor rating +3. Cold armor rating +5. Let's get the silver tongue kit. Do you have... Oh. No. We're not buying... We are not buying one of those helmets. It makes +5 lying. It makes lying easier. Not about that. We'll grab this one, right? Thank you. Okay, you two, come over here.
Are you listening to me, Emfuru?
Just ignore that for now. Alright, pick a max. You first. Give you... this. And one of these. See, you look a lot more mercenary-like now. I'll let you keep your vestments. Pavati, you're gonna have some nicer gear too. But that's +7, tech skills +5. It's more armor. Same as that, but just a hell of a lot nicer. Sneak. I'll give you that. You know what? It's a bit of a downgrade armor-wise, but it does give you better engineering. Yeah, we'll do it. There we go. We do look a little bit too corporate-y, but hey-ho, it's better than what we were wearing. Is that better than what you were wearing, actually? How good were your priest robes to begin with? 9. Okay, that is better. Okay. What's going on in here, then?
You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a scene.
I mean, you kind of are, but what's happening here?
What seems to be the problem?
What seems to be your problem?
Take care.
Ellie?
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene?
A little bit.
See, Emfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place.
Is this about a friend?
Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay?
Okay.
As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
Well, if you don't like her, why are you checking in on her? You owe her?
You say that like it's weird.
I mean, I'm just wondering. It's none of my business. I was just curious.
I just don't like to leave a debt unpaid, that's all.
That's fair enough. I could. Well, actually, no, wait. The med bay. And quarantine. There's a quarantine zone back there. I know a way in. I could go have a look in.
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
My way of dealing with it is to sneak in. Whether or not that's a good idea, I don't know, but... We're going in. Hello? Oh, you're just I want one as a pet so much. I want one for the ship.
Limping a bit. You all right, Mr. Vicar? Need us to slow down?
What are you implying? I am perfectly fit. My knee is just acting up.
There's no shame in being older, Mr. Vicar. Don't worry. The captain and I'll take care of you.
I need neither your advice nor your pity, young lady.
Oh, don't talk to her like that. Look, I don't know what's going on with you, Max, but Favati's looking out for you. Don't be rude. He's a bit of a piece of work, that vicar. Don't know whether he's coming or going. And
Okay,
right now, I don't
quiet.
really think he's trustworthy. Right. Quarantine. I presume... Yeah, no, that is it. Through those windows there, that's where we met. Yep, no, just keep walking.
Looking sharp.
Uh-huh.
You're sure this is perfectly safe? I'd rather not die early of an infectious disease myself.
That's fair enough. That's a fair comment. Right, nobody in this... That was just blood in that room. No one in this one. Though I can get in. Whisper quiet, Muzz. I just bought one of those. Right. Can't get in there. Hello. You might be Jesse. You're the only person in here. You might be Jesse. Hello?
Last ratted on rotten time. Leave me in peace. You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
Jesse? Ellie, maybe she really didn't want to receive visitors. Ellie sent me.
What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
She's worried about you. Quite a bit.
Criminy. She really ain't gonna drop this, is she? Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've gotta do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
Wait, are you not actually quarantined? Are you not actually infected with anything? I mean, you look pretty sick. Hello?
The truth is, I'm not sick.
Okay.
But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you?
Not at all.
See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
Oh, so you're faking your sickness? Oh. What did you do to get into trouble?
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear.
You just happen to owe a lot of money. And that doesn't really seem quite right if the board's sending somebody to follow you. I think they just send a letter or something, saying you owe them money and maybe, I don't know, some enforcers to your door. And clearly you're hiding out, so you're definitely worried about something.
Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing.
What do you even work as?
All right, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items.
Okay.
3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood-tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
I don't know about that. If it's being worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, that's still drifting in space. But you stole whatever this was then.
If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer,
Udom
keeping
Braden.
half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udam's deposit I'd spent.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't have spent that deposit until you'd actually got the diamond. So, how does Ellie even fashion into this? She's asked me to help you. That's what I kind of... Well, I was going to see what I can do, but I'm confused where she gets involved.
Udam Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
Okay. I'll have a word with Udam then for you.
Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Yeah, Ellie is the whole reason I'm here. You should be grateful to her. Well, excuse me. We're gonna have to get out of here pretty sharpish. Let's do our level up. You know, let's just take a minute to reflect now, because if I go on stealth... Sugar, I've got drug addiction. Nope, that's not right. Inhale. Yeah, okay. We'll bump stealth up to 40. And then we get the competent pickpocket, steal from humans while sneaking. And then we will go... dialogue. Because we're getting a fair few skills from Parvati and Vicar Max, but I want to be able to talk myself out of situations if I can. So let's keep that bumping up. Apply that, and I have a perk. Damage when alone in party. Okay, so when I don't have any followers. I really quite like this uniform, actually. I really do. Like, I really dig this simple armored look. If I can get one of their uniforms, I'm gonna grab it. Right. Weapon and armor durability loss. That might be a good one to take. Because things get damaged quite easily, I think. Base health, that's plus 50% health. That's pretty good. I'm going to get the health. And that gives us access to tier 2 perks. %50 health restored per kill. If I was going melee and just getting stuck in there, that would be one perk I'd be taking. Bonus to headshot and weak spot damage. I need that. Consumable weight is downed. I probably need that. More carrying capacity with companions. I can reach higher objects. I can reach the collector. Increase the range of which all interactable objects around you highlights without requiring you to look directly at them. Okay. So that's just going to make things easier to see. Vendor buying price. That sounds like a good one that I want. I want this one. Plus 10 to all dialogue skills just right off the bat. Oh, when you have no companions in your party. Bugger that. I'm probably going to have companions with me quite a lot. Quiet weapon damage. Going to need this one. All skills plus 10 if no companion recruited. So I could just get rid of everyone and get plus 10 to my skills. Right. Well, probably I'll never take that. But you can... There are benefits to not having people with you then. So, apply. Okay. Right, let's move. I'm gonna get out of here quick. And there's gonna be somebody there. Just play it cool. Play it cool. Whoa. Okay, that was close.
Traveling with us much.
Why in the architect's name would you say that?
Because you're miserable all the time.
It's just that you're real grouchy.
Exactly.
Kinda all the time?
Exactly.
I'm not grouchy. I'm just irritated by inane questions.
You're grouchy.
Yeah, see, when you say it like that, it makes me wonder.
Exactly.
Interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement.
I'm going to quickly nip back to the workbench I saw out here. Because I want to equip onto my revolver. Oh, no, I can't. Oh, it's only got a magazine slot. Well, I may as well make the shock damage then, should I? What about the pistol? That's got... That can only take a magazine as well. The grenade launcher can take a barrel. And I can put the Whisper Quiet muzzler on my grenade launcher. I don't think that's quiet enough. Oh, machine gun. It doesn't have a barrel slot. So I don't... Well, the stun baton. Put the hush grip on there. I could put a barrel on this, but I don't really want to use the bolter pistol. I could put barrel on my tactical shotgun. We'll just use the baton for now then, for our stealth weapon. Now, we should speak to Ellie maybe before we go see the board guy, because that's going to cause trouble, I just know it. Ellie?
Any word on Jessie?
She's... Right, okay. Well, remind me what happened with you two, quickly.
Let's just say she did me a favor, and now I owe her.
Okay.
So, did you find her, or what?
Yes, I did. She's in debt to the board, and she thinks somebody's after her. I'm on it right now.
Good luck. The board's got an office on the promenade just before engineering. You can't miss it.
Right, thank you. So, just before engineering... Well, that's Halcyon. I imagine that's it. That's Sublight. Oh, corporate troopers.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
The stairs.
Oh, real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Yeah, this is Chief Junlei's ship. You don't own shit here.
Step back. I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
The Mardettes would space you for trying, you waste of O2 scrubbers.
Yeah, O2 scrubbers.
Look, just get out of here before I tell your captain what you've been getting up to on the clock.
Whatever. We got a date at the Lost Hope anyway.
Is this really what you want to be doing with your life, Marcy? Guarding stairs for that walking mustache Udon fucking Bedford? I gotta get off this detail.
You do, Marcy, you do. But clearly their date isn't going very well if they decided to stop and harass those people.
Ah, the board. Organized, efficient, competent. Well, mostly.
I think everything in here is worth more than I made in my whole life.
Probably more than I've earned in my entire life. But Max seems to be quite pro-board. Udon Bedford then, I assume?
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Did you have the hots for Captain Hawthorne? I'm not here to turn in Phineas Wells, because right now the board haven't given me any reason to trust him. I'm gonna wring your neck, your scrawny neck. I'm not gonna call him that. Let's start things civilly as well as we can. But forget about Alex. Why do you impound my ship?
I impounded Alex's ship, not yours. Well, I guess it's yours now if you're captaining it. It's a game we play, he and I. I ask him to turn in Phineas Wells. He tells me he will soon. I impound his ship. He explains why he can't give me the info right now. I ask him to turn in Wells.
A game?
Around and around we go.
I don't think that's a game. I think he was using you. But that's thrilling. About my ship, though, let's focus on the ship issue. Because clearly is not owned by Alex Hawthorne anymore.
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship.
Oh, brilliant.
I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Why? Well, why do you think I'd know anything about Wells to begin with?
Well, Alex knew, or he said he did. And you have his ship. Maybe he kept some records around, or a conveniently placed note on his bedside table?
That would be a little too convenient, right? But why is the board so interested in Wells anyway?
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm.
Okay. And further harm and the colony's interest, you mean the board's interest and financial harm? Well, Alex never mentioned Phineas Wells, and it's not a lie. It isn't a lie. I never spoke to him.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
There is. I mean, it sounds like you got a lot going on, so don't you worry your mustache about it. I'm actually here about Jessie Doyle. I want a debt settled.
Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
Oh. Look, she's worth more to you alive than dead, surely. I put her under an indenture contract. I mean, at least that way she's got a life. But what if I do pay it off for her? I mean, she is worth more alive than dead.
That's not unreasonable.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but I don't know, Captain. It just doesn't seem right.
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt.
I don't know if that's...
What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate?
Oh, is it too late to change my mind on this? Oh. I'm not going to give up where she's hiding. I'm not going to tell him to kill her like you planned. It doesn't seem like she's got much of a choice. I don't feel like I've got much of a choice.
I quite concur. It's refreshing to deal with someone practical for a change. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
I wish I could go back and not say to put her on that contract, but no, I just want to get out of here for now. Is he flanked by 3 more security? Yes, that's a lot of security. Surely you'd have 3 outside and then 2 flanking, rather than fewer out here and more in there. We'll go back to the terminal. We should give Ellie the news.
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
Nothing makes me happier than being even. Except being right. That's nice, too.
Oh, well, Jessie then. Hi. You've heard then?
Got word from Udom, from the hitman who trailed me the other night. Seems I'm indentured to the board now. I ain't too elated about going exclusive, but it's better than winding up dead. You sure saved my skin, stranger. All debts between me and Ellie are cleared.
Ooh, or even paid me for the privilege. Okay. Just watch yourself. You know, don't get into any more trouble. Keep your head down. No more thieving. Ellie then.
The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jessie. I guess that means I owe you now, right?
Oh, don't worry about it.
I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better than average Sawbones.
Sawbones? You're a doctor.
If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
Oh. Are you saying you'll work for me only because I helped Jess? You really don't like owing people, do you?
It's like people touching a cookie and leaving it in the box. It's just one of those things that gets under my skin.
Well, I don't want you just to disappear when you've like, right, well, we're square now. And that's that, when like right when I need you, but... Oh, you know what, Ellie? Welcome aboard.
You won't be sorry. Though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain.
You know what, Max? You've been a bit of a grouch, and we've already done what you wanted to do here. You go back to the ship. We'll catch up with you later. Just make sure nobody tries to steal it. It's no longer impounded. Oh, I should have probably put somebody on the ship before we got him. Release the impound. Yeah, Max, you're going to go back to the ship. Ellie, you're coming with me and Pavati.
Dr. Fenhill, glad you opted to join us. It'll be good to have a Sawbones on the crew.
Oh. Off you go then, Jesse. Well, Ellie. You do have a holster, but it is empty, I see. Are we gonna go? You coming, Ellie? Ellie? Yeah, she's coming. What gear does she have? An officer's spine. That is one interesting looking sword. And she's got an auto-mag pistol. Oh, that's a nice looking pistol. We'll leave that with her. I mean, it's her gun. Street fancy, or streetwear fancy, ports of call. I need to get myself an outfit like that. That's so cool looking. So cool looking. I may as well give her this helmet. Perks. You get plus 10 medical. Let's give you base health. Now, what am I actually doing? I need to go find Gladys. Acquire the science weapon on Groundbreaker. There was a rumor in Hawthorne's terminal. A scientist who bragged about a powerful weapon he was researching. I maybe need to go back and read that terminal. Who goes there? Hunt down and kill Captain McCred. Last sighted in the back bays, but in the rest and go, there was a terminal that said he was going to the... Well, a storage room in a bar he could use. Oh. Solution vital. Corporal Wheeler asked you to update... Oh, Dr. Dorset in the sick bay. Is that where I just was? Sick bay? Am I allowed to... Oh yeah, this is fine. It's just the room behind it isn't. Doc... Oh, hello. Are you allowed to smoke in here? I don't think smoking in here is a good idea.
Well, well, Dr. Fenhill. It's not often I see you on this side of sickbay.
I make it a point not to get shot, and when I do, I can usually take care of the mess myself.
I did not expect it to be a doctor.
It'd be nice to have you in here, patching people up, not just blowing them apart.
I respect what you're doing here, but you know I'm not ready to settle down. It's not you, it's me.
Have it your way, then. You always do. Now, about your friend here.
Oh, there's nothing wrong about having it your way.
Before. I take it you're a freighter captain?
That I am.
If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
That's actually what I'm here about. Wheeler says your shipment won't be coming soon. He didn't use exactly those words. It was more about get off his ass, but the gist is your shipment's not on its way.
He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape.
Irion?
I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate.
Who is Irion?
Our delivery man. A brave idiot with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Sometimes by dates, usually by bandits.
Easy on the eyes, soft in the skull. A real danger to the gene pool.
That's one way to put it.
You're not wrong. But that's neither here nor there.
Well, I could try find him. I presume you need your mechanicals... What, are they like nurse assistants? What do you need the mechanicals for?
Surgery, mostly. Medical personnel are difficult to come by on Groundbreaker.
Okay. Why is that exactly?
The board won't let their doctors and nurses station here, and they own all the medical schools. If we can't hire their people, we can't hire anyone. Everyone on staff here on Groundbreaker was trained by me or Idris. We're good, don't get me wrong. But we've only 2 heads between us, and we don't know everything.
And you think auto mechanicals are a good substitute?
Did they train Ellie then?
Don't misunderstand me, Dr. Fenhill. I know they're not. But we don't have the luxury of choice on Groundbreaker. We make do or we die trying.
Don't let your patients hear you say that.
If you'd like to put your scalpel where your mouth is and lend a hand, we'd be happy to have you. But if you don't, then kindly shut up.
You had that coming, Ellie. Well, I could try find him, if I run into him.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type.
Well, just
You
as
look
well
out,
I'm the
though.
adventuring type.
The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
That's a question. Am I an outlaw as well? I don't really know. I don't really feel like I'm on the right side of the law, even though I'm not doing really a lot wrong. We should go find Gladys. We've kind of been putting that off.